Seniors, these 6 vitamins help strengthen your legs after 60. Every year after 60, you lose up to 8% of your muscle strength, unless you fight back. Now picture this. You're 75, even 85, but still walking tall. You can stand up without help, take the stairs without grabbing a rail, and feel confident in every step. That kind of strength is possible, but only if your muscles are getting the support they need. And here's the truth. Most older adults are missing at least one key vitamin that directly impacts leg strength, balance, and pain levels. And in today's video, I'll walk you through 6 essential vitamins that help keep your legs strong, backed by real science, and easy to get from foods you already love. And make sure to stick around for the last one. It's a nutrient even many doctors overlook, but it could change how your legs feel every single day. 1. Vitamin D, the foundation of leg strength. Let's start with a powerhouse nutrient that lays the foundation for strong, steady legs. Vitamin D. You may have heard it called the sunshine vitamin, and for good reason. It's produced naturally when sunlight hits your skin, and it plays a major role in keeping your bones and muscles healthy. But what many people don't realize is just how essential vitamin D is for muscle function, especially in your legs. As we get older, our ability to build and maintain muscle slows down. That's just a natural part of aging. But when vitamin D levels are low, this decline happens even faster. This vitamin helps your muscles contract properly by controlling calcium levels inside the muscle cells. Without it, your muscles, especially in your lower body, can feel weak or tired more often. You might notice stairs getting harder or standing up from a chair requiring more effort than it used to. But there's another reason why vitamin D is so important for seniors. It affects your balance. Studies have shown that older adults who are low in vitamin D are much more likely to fall. And as we all know, a fall in your 60s, 70s, or 80s can be life-changing or even life-threatening. So having enough vitamin D isn't just about strength, it's about staying independent and avoiding injury. Now here's the tricky part. Even if you're getting outside every day, your body might not be making enough vitamin D anymore. After age 60, our skin becomes less efficient at converting sunlight into this vitamin. That means even with daily sun exposure, many seniors still fall short. That's why it's so important to get vitamin D from your diet and sometimes from supplements too. You'll find vitamin D in foods like fortified milk, fatty fish like salmon and sardines, beef liver, and egg yolks. But honestly, most people don't eat enough of these foods daily to meet their needs. If you're not sure where your levels stand, talk to your doctor. A simple blood test can tell you if you're low, and from there you can make a plan. One important thing to know, vitamin D is fat soluble, which means your body absorbs it best when it's taken with a little bit of healthy fat. Try pairing your supplement or vitamin D-rich meal with foods like avocado, olive oil, or nuts. Another fact that's often overlooked is how vitamin D is stored and used by your body. It's stored as something called 25-hydroxy-vitamin D, which then has to be converted into its active form, 125-dehydroxy-vitamin D, before it can benefit your muscles. But here's the catch. This conversion process slows down with age. So older adults may need a bit more vitamin D to feel the same effects younger people do. In fact, research shows that seniors with good vitamin D levels had up to 20% more leg strength and 40% fewer mobility issues than those who were deficient. That's a huge difference. And there's more. Vitamin D helps preserve your fast-twitch muscle fibers. These are the muscle fibers responsible for quick movements, like catching yourself if you trip, or regaining balance when you stumble. That makes vitamin D a key player in fall prevention. For best results, avoid taking massive doses all at once. A steady, consistent dose every day tends to work better and is easier for your body to use effectively. So if stronger legs and better balance are part of your goals, which I'm guessing they are, vitamin D should be at the top of your list. It's simple, it's affordable, and it could make a world of difference in how confident you feel on your feet each day. 2. Vitamin B12, nerve health and muscle energy. Now let's talk about a vitamin that doesn't always get the spotlight but plays a huge role in how strong and energized your legs feel. Vitamin B12. This one is a real workhorse when it comes to nerve health and muscle energy. If you've ever felt like your legs are just a little slower, heavier, or more tired than they used to be, even when you've had enough rest, B12 might be part of the answer. That's because vitamin B12 helps your body make red blood cells, and red blood cells are like little delivery trucks, carrying oxygen all over your body, including straight to your leg muscles. Without enough oxygen, your muscles simply can't perform at their best. But B12's role goes even deeper than that. It also supports the health of your nervous system, specifically the myelin sheath. Think of the myelin sheath like the insulation on electrical wires. It protects your nerves and helps messages from your brain reach your legs clearly and quickly. When B12 is low, that signal gets fuzzy. You might feel tingling, numbness, or even that pins and needles sensation in your feet or legs. In fact, one of the earliest signs of a B12 deficiency is unexplained fatigue or muscle weakness in the lower body. It can creep up quietly over months or even years. Now, here's something not many people know. As we get older, our bodies aren't as good at absorbing B12. This is especially true if you take medications like acid reducers for heartburn or certain diabetes drugs like metformin. These medications are very common in seniors, but they interfere with how your stomach processes B12. That means even if you're eating enough of the right foods, like meat, fish, eggs, and dairy, you still might not be getting enough of the vitamin where your body actually needs it. For some people, especially vegetarians or those with absorption issues, B12 supplements or even B12 shots may be necessary. A great option for many older adults is sublingual B12. These are little tablets you place under your tongue that dissolve and go straight into your bloodstream, bypassing your digestive system completely. They're often more effective and easier to absorb for seniors. Now here's where the science really gets exciting. A study from Johns Hopkins University found that seniors with healthy B12 levels walked 18% faster and had noticeably better balance than those who were deficient. That's not just a statistic. It's the difference between keeping up with your grandkids on a walk or needing to sit and rest halfway through. It's the kind of real-life impact that changes how you live day to day. B12 is also deeply involved in something called the methylation cycle, which might sound complicated, but it's simply your body's process for turning nutrients into energy and repairing your cells. If your body can't methylate properly because of a B12 deficiency, your muscles may tire faster and recover slower, even if you're eating well and staying active. And here's one more important point. More than 30% of common medications used by older adults interfere with B12 absorption. And that's why it's so important to get your B12 levels checked regularly, especially if you're feeling off, even if everything else looks normal. It's a simple blood test, and it can give you a lot of insight. So if you're noticing that your legs aren't as steady or you're feeling more tired than usual, don't brush it off as just getting older. B12 might be a missing piece. The good news is that it's something you can correct, and the improvements, better energy, stronger muscles, and even sharper mental clarity, can often be felt within just a few weeks. Keeping your B12 in check is one of the smartest, simplest ways to stay on your feet and keep moving forward with confidence. 3. Vitamin C, the collagen builder. When most people think of vitamin C, they think about fighting off colds or boosting their immune system during flu season. And yes, it does help with that. But what many seniors don't realize is that vitamin C is also one of the most important nutrients for keeping your legs strong, stable, and pain-free. How? It all comes down to something called collagen. Collagen is a protein that acts like the glue holding your body together. It supports your muscles, tendons, ligaments, and joints. Basically everything that helps you move, walk, and stay active. As we age, our natural collagen production slows down. That's why many older adults start to feel more joint pain, stiffness, and even weakness in their legs. But here's the good news. Vitamin C is absolutely essential for making collagen. Without enough vitamin C, your body simply can't build or repair this vital structure. That means your muscles might not recover as quickly from activity, your tendons may feel sore more often, and your legs might just feel older than they really are. This is one reason why some seniors say their legs feel tight or achy, even when they haven't done much physical activity. But there's more. Vitamin C is also a powerful antioxidant. As we get older, our cells are constantly under attack from oxidative stress and inflammation. These invisible stressors damage your muscle fibers and joints, making you feel older, slower, and more fragile than you should. Antioxidants like vitamin C help sweep away that damage, supporting healthier muscles and reducing the kind of low-level inflammation that makes everyday movement more difficult. In fact, studies show that people with higher vitamin C levels tend to have better muscle mass and less muscle soreness after activity. That's something every senior can benefit from, whether you're still going for long walks or just trying to climb stairs without pain. Another often overlooked role of vitamin C is its connection to energy. Your body needs it to make carnitine, a nutrient that helps your muscles turn fat into energy. So, if you're low in vitamin C, you may feel tired faster during simple activities, like walking to the kitchen or working in the garden. It's not just in your head, it's in your cells. That's why vitamin C is so critical for sustained leg strength. So where can you get this powerful vitamin? The best sources are fresh fruits and vegetables. Citrus fruits like oranges and grapefruits are classic choices, but don't forget about strawberries, kiwis, red and yellow bell peppers, and even broccoli. These foods are loaded with vitamin C and also contain other important nutrients and fiber. The key is to eat them fresh and ideally spread throughout the day, since your body doesn't store vitamin C very well. And while the standard recommendation for adults is around 75 to 90 milligrams per day, many experts believe that older adults need significantly more, closer to 300 or even 400 milligrams daily, to truly support muscle recovery, collagen repair, and reduce inflammation. The good news is that it's very safe, and any excess typically just gets flushed out. If you're active or trying to become more active, consider adding a little extra vitamin C before and after exercise. It can help reduce muscle soreness and speed up recovery time, especially when paired with light stretching and hydration. And finally, let's not forget one more surprising benefit. Vitamin C supports the production of neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin. These help regulate how you feel and even how much pain you experience. In other words, getting enough vitamin C may help you feel better emotionally and physically. It's not just about building stronger legs, it's about building a better quality of life. So if you've been feeling stiff, tired, or just not as strong as you used to, don't overlook this simple, affordable vitamin. A few extra servings of vitamin C-rich foods could make a real difference in how you feel and how you move each day. If you're finding this helpful so far, don't forget to hit that subscribe button so you won't miss any of our future tips for staying healthy and strong. And if you have any questions or there's something you're dealing with, drop a comment below. We're here to help and would love to hear from you. 4. Vitamin E, the muscle shield. When we talk about strong, active legs in your 60s and beyond, there's one powerful yet often forgotten nutrient that acts like a shield for your muscles: vitamin E. This vitamin works quietly behind the scenes, but its role is anything but minor. Think of vitamin E as a protector for your muscle cells, guarding them from daily stress, inflammation, and the small tears that naturally happen when you move around, climb stairs, or even go for a walk. As we age, our bodies don't recover from that wear and tear as quickly as they used to, and that's where vitamin E becomes truly essential. It helps prevent the breakdown of muscle tissue and supports quicker healing and less soreness after physical activity. You'll find vitamin E in foods like almonds, sunflower seeds, hazelnuts, spinach, and vegetable oils such as olive or sunflower oil. But here's something many people don't know. Vitamin E isn't just one thing. It actually comes in several forms called tocopherols and tocotrienols. Most supplements you find on store shelves only contain alpha tocopherol, the most common type. But research shows that gamma tocopherol, which is found in foods like walnuts, pecans, and sesame seeds, may offer even stronger protection against muscle damage. This is especially important for older adults because our muscles become more vulnerable over time. And the magic doesn't stop there. When vitamin E is combined with another nutrient called selenium, something amazing happens. They work together to supercharge each other's antioxidant power. Selenium, found in Brazil nuts, eggs, and whole grains, helps recycle vitamin E in the body so it stays active longer. Together, they fight oxidative stress more efficiently and reduce muscle fatigue and soreness, helping you stay active without feeling wiped out afterward. One of the most exciting things about vitamin E is how it supports something called satellite cells. These are special cells in your muscles that act like a built-in repair crew. Whenever your muscles are stressed, these cells jump into action to help rebuild and strengthen them. But as we age, satellite cell activity declines. That's one reason it gets harder to build or even maintain leg strength after 60. Vitamin E helps keep these satellite cells healthy and responsive, so your legs can bounce back from daily activity and even light exercise. On top of that, vitamin E plays a critical role in supporting your mitochondria, the tiny energy factories inside your muscle cells. A recent study found that seniors with higher vitamin E levels had up to 15% better mitochondrial efficiency during leg exercises. That means their muscles used energy more effectively, leading to better endurance and less fatigue. So if your legs feel heavy, slow, or just don't have the get up and go they used to, low vitamin E could be part of the problem. Making sure you get enough through your diet or through the right supplement could give your muscles the energy boost they need to move better and feel stronger. Unlike some nutrients that need to be taken in high doses to make a difference, even moderate amounts of vitamin E, when consumed regularly, can provide powerful protection over time. Just remember that because it's fat-soluble, vitamin E absorbs better when eaten with a little healthy fat, like avocado, nuts, or olive oil. That small habit can make a big impact on how much your body actually uses. In short, vitamin E is not just a vitamin. It's like armor for your muscles. It helps protect, repair, and energize the very tissues that let you stand, walk, and move through life independently. If you're aiming to stay active, avoid long recovery times, and maintain your leg strength well into your 70s and 80s, then don't overlook this underrated but powerful nutrient. A few simple changes to your daily meals could provide your muscles with exactly the support they need to keep you moving with confidence. 5. Vitamin K, the calcium director. Vitamin K often flies under the radar, but it plays an incredibly powerful role in helping seniors stay strong, stable, and mobile. While most people know it as the vitamin that helps blood clot properly, there's so much more to it, especially when it comes to leg strength after 60. One of the most amazing things about vitamin K is that it acts like a traffic controller for calcium in your body. It makes sure that calcium ends up where it should be, your bones and muscles, and stays out of places where it could do damage, like your arteries. That one function alone is hugely important for older adults. As we age, it's common for calcium to get misdirected, which can lead to stiff muscles, brittle bones, and even calcified arteries. But when you have enough vitamin K in your system, it activates special proteins that keep calcium flowing to the right destination. That's why this nutrient plays a big role in keeping your legs strong and your bones resilient. Without it, even if you're getting plenty of calcium and vitamin D, your body may not be using those nutrients effectively. What's more, vitamin K helps activate a protein called osteocalcin, which boosts how your muscles use energy and respond to insulin, two factors that become more sluggish as we age. This improved energy usage gives your leg muscles more fuel and responsiveness, making it easier to climb stairs, take longer walks, or simply get up from a chair without strain. There are actually two main types of vitamin K, K1 and K2. K1 is mostly found in leafy green vegetables like spinach, kale, and collard greens. K2, on the other hand, comes from fermented foods like natto, a traditional Japanese dish, aged cheeses, egg yolks, and some meat. Research suggests that K2 may be especially helpful for keeping muscles flexible and preventing stiffness. because it's better at helping calcium get into muscle tissue where it can support proper contraction strength. This means smoother movements, quicker reactions, and less risk of tripping or falling. And here's something really exciting. A long-term study that followed seniors for over 7 years found that those with higher vitamin K2 intake had significantly stronger legs and experienced 65% fewer fractures. Think about that for a moment. That's not just about bone density. It shows that vitamin K supports the whole system: muscle strength, coordination, and bone resilience. Imagine having the leg power and balance of someone 8 to 10 years younger. That's the kind of difference the right nutrients can make. Another great tip: cooking your greens in a bit of healthy fat like olive oil can help your body absorb vitamin K better, since it's a fat-soluble vitamin. So don't be afraid to drizzle some oil on your spinach or sauté your kale. It actually helps. What's truly beautiful about vitamin K is how it works hand in hand with other nutrients, especially vitamin D and vitamin A. This trio creates a powerful synergy. Vitamin D helps with calcium absorption. Vitamin K makes sure that calcium goes to the bones and muscles, and vitamin A supports cellular growth and immune function. Together, they keep your legs stronger, your bones tougher, and your movements more confident. And that confidence matters. As we get older, fear of falling can limit what we do. But when your muscles are strong and your bones are well submerged, you move more freely, stay active longer, and enjoy life with less worry. Vitamin K might not get the spotlight that some other nutrients do, but it truly deserves your attention, especially if you're looking to maintain independence and strength into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. So whether you're adding more leafy greens to your meals, exploring fermented foods like sauerkraut or natto, or talking to your doctor about a high-quality supplement, giving your body enough vitamin K is a smart step towards stronger legs and a more secure future. 6. Vitamin B6. The protein processor and muscle energizer. Vitamin B6 might not be the first thing that comes to mind when you think about muscle strength, but it could very well be the hidden key you've been missing, especially if you've ever thought, "I'm eating well and trying to stay active, so why do my legs still feel weak or sluggish?" The answer might lie in this essential vitamin. Vitamin B6 is a quiet hero when it comes to how your body processes protein. And as we know, protein is the building block of muscle. But here's the thing: your body can't use that protein properly without enough B6. It's like trying to build a house without tools. Without B6, the body struggles to break down protein and rebuild muscle tissue, slowing recovery and making it harder to maintain leg strength. And beyond muscle repair, B6 is also critical for healthy nerve function. Why does that matter? Because nerves are the messengers between your brain and your muscles. They tell your legs when to move and how much force to use. So when those signals aren't working well, you can feel off balance, unsteady, or like your legs just aren't responding. If you've ever had that heavy leg feeling or struggled to get moving after resting, low B6 might be a reason. You can find B6 in everyday foods like bananas, chicken, tuna, potatoes, and fortified cereals. These aren't exotic ingredients. They're simple, easy-to-add items that can make a big difference. And what's even more encouraging is that some seniors notice improvements within just a few weeks of boosting their B6 intake. But let's dig deeper, because this vitamin's benefits go far beyond what most people realize. As we age, levels of something called homocysteine tend to rise. This substance builds up in the blood and quietly damages muscle tissue over time. Think of it like rust in a machine. High homocysteine makes it harder for your muscles to stay strong even if you're doing all the right things. Here's the good news. B6 helps lower homocysteine levels, reducing inflammation and protecting your muscles from this kind of silent damage. One study out of Tufts University showed that seniors with good B6 levels had up to 38% less muscle breakdown linked to homocysteine. That's a huge difference, especially if you're working to stay mobile and independent. Vitamin B6 also helps your muscles tap into stored energy, called glycogen, especially in the early moments of movement. Whether you're getting out of bed, standing up from the couch, or starting a walk, your legs rely on glycogen to move efficiently. If you don't have enough B6, this energy access is delayed and your legs can feel heavy or unresponsive. A Dutch study found that seniors with healthy B6 levels use their glycogen stores 25% more efficiently in the first 2 minutes of activity. Imagine starting your day with more spring in your step. That's what B6 can do. And there's more. B6 helps make neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine natural chemicals that help your brain activate your muscles. If your muscles aren't getting the signal to work, they won't contract properly, even if they're technically strong. This is one reason why some older adults feel weak even when they test fine on muscle exams. B6 can help reconnect those brain-to-muscle signals, unlocking strength you didn't even realize you had. For those who experience leg cramps or restless legs at night, B6 may offer even more relief. It supports the production of GABA, a calming neurotransmitter that helps relax muscles. Without enough B6, GABA levels drop, and that can lead to twitching, cramping, or that uncomfortable urge to move your legs when you're trying to rest. Optimizing your B6, especially in the evening, has been shown to ease those symptoms and improve sleep. Better sleep means better recovery, and better recovery means stronger legs. One especially powerful duo is vitamin B6 paired with magnesium. These two work together in over 30 enzyme systems tied to muscle energy and relaxation. A deficiency in one can hide the effects of the other, making it harder to spot. But when both are corrected, the results are remarkable. In fact, a University of Maryland study showed that seniors taking both B6 and magnesium improved leg strength by 42% more than those taking just one. Finally, let's talk about one of the most exciting effects of vitamin B6. It helps support muscle regeneration by protecting satellite cells. These are like little builders in your muscles, working behind the scenes to repair and rebuild tissue after activity or injury. As we get older, the number and activity of these cells naturally decline. But healthy B6 levels help keep them going, boosting your body's ability to heal and maintain muscle. That means quicker bounce back after illness or surgery and a better shot at staying strong even if you've had a setback. For seniors focused on maintaining independence, that kind of recovery power is priceless. So while B6 may not get as much attention as some other vitamins, it absolutely deserves a spot on your radar. It's not just helping you process protein, it's energizing your muscles, calming your nerves, smoothing your movements, and giving your body the tools to repair and stay resilient. A small daily effort through diet or a supplement can have a huge impact on how your legs feel, how you move, and how confident you are every single day. So there you have it, vitamin K and vitamin B6, two truly powerful nutrients that work together to support stronger legs, better balance, and overall mobility as we age. Vitamin K helps guide calcium exactly where it needs to go, into your bones and muscles, keeping them solid and functional, while keeping it out of your arteries, where it could do harm. And vitamin B6, it's the behind-the-scenes hero that helps your body turn protein into muscle, power your legs with energy, support healthy nerve signals, and even rebuild muscle when life knocks you down. What's amazing is that these aren't rare or expensive miracle cures. They're practical, proven, and within reach. Just a few thoughtful changes to your meals, or adding the right supplement if needed, can begin shifting how your legs feel, sometimes in just a few weeks. Whether you're trying to stay active with the grandkids, enjoy your walks again, or simply feel steady on your feet, giving your body these key nutrients can make a real noticeable difference. And remember, it's never too late to take control of your health. Your body is capable of more than you think, even after 60, 70, or beyond. Every step you take toward better nutrition is a step toward more freedom, confidence, and joy in your daily life. If you found this video helpful, please give it a thumbs up. It helps more seniors find this information.
Thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video. Your health matters, and I'm glad you're here on this journey with us. If you found this information helpful, please give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit, and don't forget to subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell so you never miss out on new tips and advice for better health. Let me know your thoughts or questions in the comments below. See you in the next video.